Hey everybody, how you guys doing today? Hey, so I get asked this question a lot on building your confidence, your self-confidence, and how you can become, more overall more confident in how you are, who you are as a person, and how you go about situations and how you talk to people and how you carry yourself and how you view the world. Like how do you build your confidence? And there's a lot of different ways in how you guys can do it. But some of the biggest things in building your self-confidence is to build your competency. So when you actually know what it is that you're talking about or what it is that you're wanting to talk about, or if you just want to spend that time to learn about this specific subject, whenever you spend weeks, months, years in this subject and you start thinking about it and you start going over it in your head a lot, then you get to the point of, well, now I know this thing. Now I know it so much and I know it so well that I'm competent in it. When you're competent in it and then you can apply it to your everyday life and you can tell other people about it, then you can build that self-confidence of, okay, well, I know how to do this. I know all about this. I can tell other people about it. I can do X, Y, and Z. And then you start building that confidence in yourself in that area from a knowledge perspective. This Alexis Carrel, he has a great quote that goes, man cannot remake himself without suffering, for he's both the marble and the sculptor. So you're not going to be able to just be able to start and know something. You have to spend the time, you got to chisel away at yourself a little bit at a time and start to craft and more and make that, make you into being the best version of yourself that you can be. So while you're taking that time, hammer and chisel, slowly but surely, you're getting a little bit better. You're getting rid of the bad that you don't need. You're crafting yourself how you want to be. That's taking that time in. So when you want confidence in yourself, you spend that time in whatever it is you want confidence in. If it's in yourself, then spend time developing yourself. Spend that time building yourself up, teaching, learning, training yourself. Build yourself up in the gym. There's no one who's got a fit body walks around who's like, oh man, like I'm so fat or I just don't have confidence in my body. Now there'll be plenty who are like, high end who might just, they'll have a little bit of dysmorphia kind of situation that goes on. I still deal with that all the time myself. And I still think I'm nowhere near where I could be. I feel like I should be much further along. So it's always going to apply, but looking back from where you started to where you're at now, whether that's a month, a year, a decade later, a lot of time goes by. So look at where you were and where you're at. And the thing is, time's going to pass no matter what. So spend that time and do the things that you're wanting to do. So if you want to actually develop your confidence, de develop your competency as well. Learn the Bible, read, know what it says so that you can understand it more for yourself. Work on your body, eat right, go to bed, drink, exercise, do the things to build your self-confidence up. Because when you walk into a room, the number one thing that anyone will ever be able to do is see you as you are initially, right? Not knowing who you are or anything. They can just see your body and how you take care of yourself, how you love yourself. And then when you have confidence in yourself, you walk differently, you light up a room differently, you carry yourself differently, and it's a fantastic thing to be able to develop yourself into being that person because no one's going to give you that. You can fake money, you can fake watches, you can fake girls, you can fake all types of things in life on social media, especially. You can fake it all, but you can't fake a healthy body. You can't fake, actually taking care of yourself and that true sense of confidence and competency that you can only get from the absolute truth going on of you being able to put in the work and get the reward for yourself from yourself. So building if you want to build that self-confidence, work on yourself in every area that you can. That's not watching TV, it's not playing video games, that's not spending all your time having fun and playing. Not saying you can't, but spend time actually working on yourself and developing yourself. Not saying you have to go spend 10 hours in the gym. It's not going to do you any good. But if you go spend, 30 minutes or an hour in there and you do that every day and you look back after 30 days, 50, 100 days, you're going to notice a lot of differences. But it's going to take time. You're going to have to keep working on that every day for the rest of your life. Just get to a position and then stop doing it. So like in Second Timothy, it says, for God has not given us the spirit of timidity, but of power and love and discipline. Power and love and discipline. So, I'll just talk about discipline at the moment, being very disciplined in your lifestyle and how you are. And it's one of the greatest things, if not, yeah, it's pretty much one of the greatest things that you can do in life is to be disciplined and to take care of yourself and to do things in the right way. Being disciplined doesn't mean that, you're not any fun. It doesn't mean that you don't get to do things, hang out with people, eat food. It just means you will have a little bit different of what you might have than everyone else. If you are disciplined in what you eat, like I haven't eaten out with people for the past couple of years now, but I can still, I'm not going to eat what they eat, but I can still get some other food that I will eat, or, I might not be staying up till no midnight or 2 in the morning partying and having fun. But, while I'm awake throughout the night, I can still hang out and have fun and do whatever it is that we're doing, playing, hanging out, watching TV, etc. So you can still do the things. It's not saying that to be disciplined, that to have a fit body, that to take care of yourself, that to become mentally or intellectually capable and competent and confident in yourself means that you have to throw everything else away. It doesn't mean any of that. There's a healthy balance to all of it. Now, whether you just want to be a little bit more confident, know a little bit more stuff, or you care to have, or you like to have fun a little bit more than other things, it's just each person it's just up to each individual person on what they want to do and who they want to be and what they want to get towards. But anyways, just being able to build your own self-confidence, guys, is such an important thing that everyone should be able to walk around with their chest out and head held high and know that I'm doing the best that I can and becoming the best that I can be every single day, a little bit at a time. 1%, that's all it takes. But anyways, just want to leave you guys with that thought. Hope you guys have a very blessed day. Much love, and I will talk with y'all later.